So your American accent in the last song is flawless.
Thank you.
And I was just wondering if you found it difficult to learn the American accent.
I didn't find it that difficult. I did a lot of work. I was working with an accent coach every day, and he was on set with me every day. And yeah, there'd be times when it would slip, and he would let me know. And yeah, I just, you know, I did a lot of work for it.
Yeah, it was very impressive.
Thank you.
I was listening, and I couldn't find one slip. So
Well,
you did
thank
an
you
excellent
very
job.
much.
And you learned how to scuba dive and play beach volleyball. Are you going to continue to do those things?
I'll go scuba diving again.
Yeah.
Yeah, scuba diving was cool. I got to shoot in the Atlanta Aquarium, which is like the second biggest aquarium in the world, and with sharks and whale sharks and stingrays. And yeah, I'd definitely love to do that again. Volleyball, I'll never play again.
Really?
Yeah, I hated it.
Really?
It's really hard. Yeah, yeah.
And so the beach volleyball scenes were pretty intense.
Yeah.
And obviously you had your shirt off. And were you self-conscious about being the eye candy?
We were shooting in the south, and pretty much everyone down there has their top off, so
Right.
it's kind of normal to take my top off down there.
Right. So the chemistry between you and Miley is absolutely adorable on screen.
Thank you.
And were you guys afraid of becoming like the next Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart, you know, with the on-screen, off-screen thing and it taking a life of its own? Or
No, I mean, I don't think it, you know, when I'm filming, I'm not thinking about things like that.
Yeah.
I really enjoy, you know, working and acting, and I love it. I'm not thinking about how it's going to turn out, or,
Right.
you know, am I going to be perceived a certain way. You know, we spent every day together shooting. It was kind of hard not to become close. And
Right. You recently went to the Oscar after parties. What was that like, that experience of, you know, being around the Oscar mania and the hype? And
yeah, it was pretty cool. I got to go to the Elton John viewing party, which was really cool. You know, being at a party with Elton John and actors and musicians and sports people. It was a cool thing to be at.
Was there anyone that you met that you were excited about running into?
Yeah, I met a bunch of people. The really good thing about those parties is you meet directors and producers, you know, outside the office, and you can just chat to them, and it's a good place to meet people like that.
You and your brother were actually in Vanity Fair, and so he auditioned for Thor, or you auditioned for Thor. He actually ended up getting it. Do you guys often find yourself up for the same parts?
Not a lot. No, this was kind of the biggest thing we were both up for. And originally, I'd sent a tape over from Australia, and he'd auditioned for it, and hadn't been called back. And I got flown over to do a screen test for it. And then, yeah, it was down to me and 4 other guys, and then none of us got it. And then Chris got called back, and he got it.
You live with Chris and a friend in West Hollywood.
Yeah, me and Chris, we have an apartment together in Hollywood, but we have the whole 10 months I've lived there. We haven't actually lived in the same place.
Yeah.
'Cause he's been off shooting films, and I've shot films, and yeah, it's only the last 2 months that he's been in LA shooting Thor, which he's shooting down in Manhattan Beach, which is about half an hour away from where I am.
Do you hang out with the Aussie posse in LA?
I see them around every now and then. You know, different people that I may have worked with, or friends of Chris's. Yeah, there's a lot of Australians over there. You definitely see them around. I don't have many close Australian friends over there, but see them in the town.
Is there any Australian that you look up to as like a career role model?
I mean, I loved Heath Ledger. You know, I love a lot of his films that he did, and Lords of Dogtown is one of my favourite films that he was in. Yeah, Russell Crowe, Hugh Jackman. You know, any Australian that's doing well, I pretty much look up to.
And can you talk about Arabian Nights at all?
Yeah, it's big action movie. Basically, it's about a young commander of an army who I play, and his king gets killed, and he has to go off, and he teams up with the character Sinbad. And Sinbad comes back with him and helps him defend his kingdom.
And where are you shooting that?
I'm not sure yet. It's pretty far off. We're just kind of trying to seal my deal at the moment, and it's probably going to go in like September or something. So.
And do you have anything else coming up?
Not at the moment. No. There's a bunch of stuff that's in talk at the moment, but you know, nothing in stone.
Right. Would you like to do more romantic comedies or action, or do you have like a career direction that you?
Yeah, more action, kind of drama stuff. You know, I love actors like Leonardo DiCaprio and Matt Damon. So you know, I'd love to try and follow their career path and do films that they've done.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. Well, best of luck.
Thank you very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.